Hey kids, how are you doing? Happy Friday, or should I say happy Good Friday? Now you might be wondering, what is Good Friday? And that is a very excellent question. If you remember our book, when we looked through all of the emotions of Jesus, he felt excited when he rode on the donkey into Jerusalem. He felt loved when he got to wash his friends' feet. He felt thankful when he celebrated the Passover party with his friends. Jesus felt overwhelmed in the garden as he was praying. On Good Friday, we remember when Jesus felt scared and when Jesus and his friends felt sad.
Scared. Jesus was crucified. The earth shook when he died, and the soldiers who were guarding Jesus were terrified. Surely he was the Son of God. Sad. Many people were sad when Jesus died. They laid his body in a tomb and rolled a great big stone in front of the entrance.
Good Friday is the saddest part of our story because Jesus dies and all of his friends are really, really sad. Have you ever felt sad before? Have you ever cried? Maybe you cried because you couldn't find your favorite stuffed animal and it was time to get ready for bed. Maybe you cried because you miss your mom and dad so much. There's a lot of reasons why we can be sad. And I think the whole world has been feeling pretty sad too. Have you noticed that? Maybe your mom or dad have been feeling sad, or your brother or sister. Maybe you've noticed people on the TV or on the radio are feeling sad too. There's a lot of sadness going on in the world. Do you see this cross? Raise your hand if you've ever seen a cross before. Do you know what the cross means? On Good Friday, we remember the story of when Jesus died on a cross. And all of his friends were really, really sad. I want to show you how we can do a craft to learn about sadness on Good Friday. Would you like to do a craft with me? What you'll need is a paper plate, a blank piece of paper, and a pair of scissors, paint, some olive oil, or you can use baby oil if you've got some. First things first, you're going to take your paper and your scissors and cut them into strips. Strips! I added a little bit of water to my paper plate because you'll take your paint, you are going to squirt some paint into your water. Woo! Grab something to stir it with. I'm just going to use this little extra piece of cardboard. Make sure you have a grown-up helping you with this part. Grab some of your olive oil, or baby oil, or vegetable oil, or canola oil, and you're just going to pour some. Oh look, you kind of made a smiley face. Grab your stirring stick again, and you'll stir, stir, stir it up. Now, here's where the cool part comes in. Grab one strip of paper, and you'll just put it on the surface of your paint, and you'll let it dry. Note to parents, this takes about an hour to dry. Now what I really love about this craft is that the oil and water don't mix. So you end up with little droplets of oil on your paper. It kind of looks like tears, doesn't it? When we look at these strips of paper, we can be reminded of the sadness that Jesus and his friends felt on Good Friday. And we can remember that Jesus meets us in our sadness too. You can use them to write prayers, as bookmarks, or my personal favorite, you can use them to make your very own cross, to remember the story of Good Friday and the good news of Easter.
What is the good news of Easter?
The good news of Easter is that Jesus didn't stay dead. He came back to life. And that made his friends so very, 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 very happy. They weren't sad anymore. They were full of joy and full of hope and full of silly dancing. Jesus is love. Jesus is love. So on Good Friday, we remember the sad feelings that Jesus' friends felt when he died. And we remember that even when we feel sad and when we cry, that Jesus gives us hope and Jesus helps us to be happy. So, happy Good Friday, my friends. And I'll see you on Easter when we celebrate Jesus coming back to life. Yay!